What's up, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite wrestling podcast. It is the Monday Night Wave, baby, and we back. We here. We live. We healthy. It's hot as a motherfucker out here, but we living. On today's agenda, we got some quick little recaps. We got Forbidden Door recap that we got to do, and then we're gonna talk about Dynamite and Raw. Maybe a little bit of SmackDown in there too. Cause I saw some shit I gotta talk about. But before we get into that, go by Jay, aka the Lonely One, aka Podbreaker, Pods and Reed Pod, well, Jacob Freeman, because I pod better than you know it. Misrespected Jumpers in the building. And look at this, the whole family's here. It feels good. It feels like, it feels nice. It feels like when, you're watching a good old BET classic like Soul Food and, Big Mama's arm gets chopped off. But
definitely her leg, but that's crazy.
It was the
wow.
leg.
It was definitely the leg.
It was definitely leg. But besides all that, I'm gonna pass it off to the one, the only, the Mr. Quattro himself. Please take it away from here.
He is a wild card. He is the king of gorgeous. He is Mr. Sexy Ass Lottery, and that's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. His name is 4 letters, 1 word. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Oh. Late at night, I toss and turn, and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. And that is me, hero, baby. Welcome to be back. R.I.P. to Bonnie Tyler. No idea she has any allegations, so if she does, I apologize.
Look at the world we live in, where we gotta.
Right.
And honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of that too. But it's your boy DT. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be the third mic no more. I gotta see what the New Day is doing before I continue to use that moniker that way. So I'll let y'all know what my new shit gonna be like August 1st. I'm sure they'll be out and available.
Already the DEO. This is already standard.
We're not doing that. That's not a thing. That's also not a thing. Y'all can do all the dancing y'all want to.
It's been on multiple episodes. It feels like
it has been on multiple episodes, and you have lost your other nicknames. In it's not our fault. This is the only one that you got left.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Oh.
I'm not in the writer's room no more because I still don't know what the fuck is going on any show at this point. So, yeah, I'm just here, man. Here with my dogs. You know what I'm saying? We ready to go. It's the Monday Night Wave. You still gonna believe in the wave because that's what we do.
Definitely believe in the wave.
Also,
News is a little light, but I do want to get you guys' thoughts on something here. We got some, ex-bride contracts. We have people coming into the business. Somebody that just popped up on Friday. So we'll talk about all that here in this particular segment. First things first, Corbin's back. He pops off on he interferes in the Trick Williams and Carmelo match, and I don't think there was any rumors that he was coming back. I didn't see anything. At least I wasn't paying attention that he was coming back.
I don't think we shared him in the group chat because it was like, okay.
Yeah. Listen, Hero's not lying. He's dead ass about that. Like, it was going on for months, and he was denying it. He was like, no, I'm not. I'm over here. I'm doing this. I'm Tom Peastock or whatever other name he was using at
Bishop
the time.
Dyer.
Yeah, Bishop Dyer. Yeah, the Dyer Wolf. And, then it went silent because obviously, they wanted to hold off. They wanted it to be a thing, which is why when he popped up, they piped in, holy shit chants. I watched people's mouths. They didn't say holy shit. So I
didn't know that. I didn't know.
And he ruined a good match. It's not his fault. They told him to do that, but that was a great fucking match. That was probably the best match on SmackDown I've seen in a while, aside from Ray Phoenix and some shit. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. I'm off that.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah, I didn't know that they piped in the holy shit chants because and being dead ass, there's no reason why we should have holy shit chants for Corbin coming back. I don't think that's warranted. I think that's a fair assessment too.
And to be fair, I like him. I think the End of Days is cool. Like
Yeah.
I think he's a very useful person.
Safe
I think
worker.
he's a very
Everybody
useful.
loves him.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's a useful vet. Yeah, but yeah, no, you're not gonna get a holy shit chance. Not to, nah.
No.
That's
And
right.
again, no hate,
Right,
no
right,
hate
right.
to like, I'm serious. Like, yeah, no hate. But I looked at people's mouths. I was
There
watching.
might have been like 5 people saying it, but you're not going to convince me the whole crowd was saying it.
Yeah, not all of OKC was saying that.
So yeah, so if you post one video with just one dude saying it, bro, that don't count.
Oh man, that's fucking funny. Um, yeah, I don't. I guess you can. He's a good like mid tier, like a wrestler. You can poke him into like United States Championship. He can run some shit with Carmelo. He can do some shit in tag. And to be honest, before he left, the shit that he was doing with Apollo was kind of cool. I like what he was doing there.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get the chance to like do that more consistently, but he's always been a pretty useful like character in WWE. The next one that I got here is the rumors that, and of course we talked about it before, a little bit before, but like Big Bill coming back in. We've seen that like there were some rumors that him and Enzo are gonna pop back up here. I guess you can use a new team in the tag team like circles. We know that they're gonna be good as far as like mic work. 'Cause that's what they popped off on the first time when they came through. What's the like? My thing's like, what's the not point? Cause that sounds mean, but like, what's the what do you think we're doing here? What's the reason to bring in Cass and Bill? What are we reigniting here?
Those Raw segments that even as somebody who was not watching wrestling at that time knew about their crowd work and spelling soft that way. Like even I knew it, and I was not tapped in. So I mean, you got to give him that.
Yeah, and yeah, I think Enzo would bring a nice energy, assuming he has his head on straight, which I'm assuming he does. If they're gonna rehire him back anyway, they desperately on both shows really need to revitalize the tag team division, especially since they cut so many people not that long ago. So hopefully this is their way of saying like, oh, we might put some more focus on it. Because we can't see Street Profits and Vision for another month. I don't want to do that. Damian Priest and Truth, they need people to like fight. Like, I don't know. We need more. The tag division needs some life, and I take this possible signing as them trying to do that. Hopefully.
Okay. Last one in the contract news, of course, the biggest one that was happening here is that Sheamus
Dark Order
contract.
resigned. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't. Hey, whatever kind of shit, whatever kind of agent they got, Rich Paul.
Chuck's
He's doing his thing over there. I don't know how they get. I don't know how, but shit, fuck it.
Ain't nobody working harder than Tobias Harris's agent. He's
His
stay
dad.
papered up.
His dad, bro. His dad is his agent. That's the dopest shit ever. Sheamus contract expires or expired. And we see like farewells and people are like, why the hell you let Sheamus go? I was one of those people like, why the hell you let Sheamus go? Sheamus has a place. I think I sent in the group chat where it's like, yo, Sheamus can do things in the mid tier and tag team wrestling. Like he is good in that regard. I think that they probably looked at Sheamus's age and also injury because he right before he got released, didn't he like bust his head like in a workout or something like that? Like he had split his head like pretty fucking seriously.
He's been injured at least 5 times since WrestleMania 39 when they had that triple threat with Gunther and Drew that I can think of. He's been in and out because he was gone for a while, and that's how we got the burger after burger line and all this other stuff. But yeah, pretty much everything we just said about Baron Corbin, we could amplify to Sheamus. Multi-time champion. The only thing he hasn't done was win the IC. A good talker, banger after banger. That's not just a tagline. Like he was putting on really good matches consistently the last couple of years, despite the injuries. But yeah, I think when it comes to the WWE lifer thing, and we talked about this during the New Day, like it just seems like it's kind of a thing of the past. And if you are making a certain amount of money and you're not being used, and you might be quote unquote injury prone, then they might ask you to reconstruct. And the reality of it is either you do or you like you bet on yourself and say I know my worth. And I think just like the New Day, Sheamus seems like he was like, nah, that ain't gonna work for me, big dog, and decided to part ways.
I think there's a lot that, like you mentioned, like the only thing he hasn't got was IC. I think we could at least had 8 weeks IC run, or him trying to get the IC belt at some point. Even if you were going to give it right back to Penta's champ, but at that moment in time, like Dom, like we could have done something there to maybe Dom lost and get it back. You know, maybe 3 weeks later or something like that.
He was hurting me.
True.
If he was gonna get it, to my mental recollection, please correct me, but if he was gonna get it, probably his best time to have gotten it would have been during Gunther's run, but Gunther had it for 600 and something days, so they was worried about breaking that record.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Gunther's run was insane.
Yeah, he could have won it at the WrestleMania that they were in.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a point in time where he was on the show when Dom was champion, but I think he was beefing with Pete Dunne at the time or something, like, or Butch, FKA. So
yeah, that's when they did the bar match where he like it was like the keg
Donnie Brooke match.
Donnie Brooke, yeah.
It was one of the best matches that year.
It was a good match
from that company for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a good match. I guess like the not spin, but the optimism that people are hoping that he goes to AEW, right? And I believe the report was like, oh, there's one person who's actually pulling for him, and I was trying to figure out like who the fuck could that one person be? 'Cause I saw that MJF had posted something about him, like and I don't know why it slipped my mind that it's Swiss, like him and Cesaro are like. I completely forgot about the bar. Like I don't know what happened to my mind, but I was like that didn't click until now. But with that being said,
that's why I said when you made the Don Callis joke, that's why I said I think Death Riders would be a better fit.
It didn't even dawn on me at that point in time. I thought you were just throwing like names out there, but yeah, that makes sense.
Also, there was a report that someone at WWE like went up to TKO personally to try to go to bat for him, and people were trying to figure that out, and that was for sure Triple H. And I say that because they're really, really good friends, and they used to be I forgot what the term is, but when you guys always drive together and travel during shows, like Triple H and him are, like they are really close friends, and I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that it was Triple H was like, can we please keep him? Like, I can figure something out, type of thing. Like,
I feel like why you couldn't, if it was Triple H, who's at the top of the top here, why would you couldn't make that pull? I don't understand how that doesn't work.
He's not at the top no more. The moment that they sign that company over, none of them, they're not at the top. You answer to somebody who is balancing a checkbook.
But you can bring truth back.
Well, Nick Khan. Like,
and maybe that's it. Maybe Nick Khan got more pull than.
There was enough internet backlash and in arena backlash for them to be like, this is a mistake. Like if y'all don't make it hot, like y'all can't say, and when I say y'all, I'm not talking about us here. I'm talking about people who listen or fans in the wrestling community, whatever. When y'all say y'all miss somebody or y'all gonna riot or whatever, or we want so and so, if y'all not making no traction on the internet and in the arenas, it's not gonna happen. The only time we seen that shit happen was when people revolted 2 years ago. That was it. If it's not hitting on both cylinders, y'all not hurting no money. If y'all not hurting their pocketbooks, it's not changing nothing.
That's a great little question here. What are those moments? Like you say 2, I think I can think of 3. But what are the moments where you can definitively say the fans changed trajectory on a story?
Cody and R-Truth.
Just in the last couple of years, those 2. I would throw Kofi Mania in there.
I'm talking about I was talking about.
Oh yeah, if we're talking about the TKO area, those are the top 2. Those are easily the top 2. Just in general though, but yeah, Kofi Mania was a huge thing. And when the Fiend beat Seth in that Hell in a Cell, that was really weird. Or no, when the Hell in a Cell that ended in a DQ, everybody hated, bro. There were so many canceled subscriptions because it's just like, how do you end a Hell in a Cell with a DQ? But
Yeah.
yeah. So those are probably all the top that what you guys said, and you know.
And I'm thinking like, because they tried to do it for Kyrie, and that didn't happen.
Nope.
Yeah, no, Kyrie hasn't. She hasn't came back. Yeah,
Yeah, tried it for Cross, didn't happen.
They-
Tried it
yeah, they
for the next one where it might happen, where WWE's not gonna have no say so in it, is probably gonna be Bailey.
It's funny. There's a name that like I want to throw out there, and it's not that like I want this person to lose their job because I don't. They won't. At least I knock on wood. But if you're getting rid of people who make a lot of money and who are older, why isn't Randy's name a part of that? He's injury prone. He makes a lot of money. He's been there for 20 plus years.
Probably sales, probably a bunch of other random metrics, but I mean, also that's Randy Orton.
No, I get you. I felt the same way about New Day, but they let them go too. So like anybody can get got, but it's like what makes like Randy like okay, no, we can't live with Randy.
You want to talk about somebody that's Triple H's boy?
That okay.
Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for your question. I mean, besides maybe T-shirt sales and stuff, and like, you know, crowd reaction when he does. Like, granted, like Sheamus had crowd reaction, but like, you know, Randy Orton has the whole arena singing his song. You know,
For sure.
2 years, you know, type thing. So
I'll give it to you because like you know, Randy is of course Randy Orton. We all know he's the Viper, the Legend Killer. He's a character that everybody fucking loves. The music's fucking great. This finisher is like amazing. You can put him in tag, world championship, like mid card. Like he's a floater everywhere, and he's a great talker. So I understand why they keep him. I just don't like TKO's rules and playbook. Just doesn't make any sense to me because everything you are against, Randy, kind of is already in that kind of ballpark. Especially if you want to be like, oh, somebody's like, you know, injuries kind of hamper XYZ. Not saying that I know Randy's injured now. Let me just clear that up. But there has been a case where Randy has been gone because of XYZ injury. So, just interesting.
He might pop up at that SummerSlam. He's been gone long enough.
Yeah.
Because it's Punk and Cody, so he might pop up at that SummerSlam.
When's the last time we saw Randy? Was it
When he lost to
Oh damn! Yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. You're right. It might be.
So, yeah, it's almost time.
Okay. All right. I know I'm gonna fucking shed a tear if I hear KO come out. I'll tell you that. So if I hear KO's music hit, it's gonna restore the feeling.
Hopefully, I'm not getting my hopes up because I have my hopes up for Big E. So.
True. This is true. And that's not me, like, rushing KO. Or I expect KO to pop up at SummerSlam. But I just know the moment that, like...
The music pop, you gonna...
Yeah. It's going to be nuts. And I'm very curious as what he has to say.
Say, man, especially with the whole Sammy thing, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm very curious to see what he has to say. Cool. On the agenda, like I said earlier today, we got a Forbidden Door recap. We have... Dynamite and Raw. Before we get into the weekly shows, let's go over Forbidden Door real quick because a lot of this ties into what we've seen this week. And I won't bore everybody and go through the whole, match card, especially if you did not watch the show. We'll go over the hits. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh, nigga.
Because he's just no selling it. He's just like you didn't hear that sneak diss. It wasn't even sneak diss. It was a real diss.
Not a sneak diss. I'm saying it to this nigga right now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right.
First off, I would like to say that never do I need to see the concept of the circular cage. Fire. I don't need to see 10 niggas in the match. Don't need that. I love the innovation of a circular cage. That's cool, but yeah, no. Team Briscoe, Team Don Callis, MJF. Nah.
For me, it's the comedy. I don't like when it's blood and guts. When it's moments like this, like I don't need it's not, to me. It wasn't time to be funny. They choose really random moments to be funny, and I'm like, you'll have 2 jokes, and then somebody will get set on fire, and then there'll be like 3 more jokes. And I'm like how do I emotionally adapt to all what I'm watching right now? Because like you got crazy tax spots, and then here's a Nintendo.
Yeah,
like it's just like there's no
rhyme or reason. But it also
me.
feels like in those big matches they use those as the comedy bits, or like the crowd engagement, like particular spots or whatever. And some of them are cool. I love to let the bodies hit the floor that they did before. This one was just interesting because you're right. They had the Nintendo spot, which was a little crazy. There's also, I believe, either tax. Yeah, because Darby fucking face plants into the fucking tax.
The real Darby Allin almost woke up. I don't want to spoil Obsession for anybody, but so I'll use a Winter Soldier example. Like the real human being inside him, when his face hit those tacks, he almost broke the Matrix. He almost escaped the stupidity that is the outer shell of him.
I think he did. I think he tweeted out something. I think he was like, okay, yeah, that one was nasty. Like he actually tweeted like, yeah, that was. Even he had to come out and be like, bro, that was fucking crazy.
I was wild.
He was wild, like 1,000%. Because nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to fucking flip into the tax face first. And everybody's like, ah, God. Yeah, rightfully so.
That spot was funny, bro.
The spot was fucking nuts, bro. I do like the fact that Leo's character's getting over. Like, people are actually gravitating to the weird, like, Smeagol, like, character, and it's in comedy bits, it's in like, you know, certain matches and whatnot. It's very interesting. I don't know how or where this is going to go, but people seem to be receptive of it. So shout out to Leo for, you know, getting that over. That's a very hard thing to do.
He knows.
He knows.
He knows.
How you know?
How you know?
How you know?
How you know?
I was gonna hit that bit earlier for the show, but yeah. How you know?
Speaking of how you know, the man just leaves the family.
Thank
fuck
God.
Don Callis, fuck MJF.
Before that though, bro,
he didn't need to be
bro,
there in the first place.
can we talk about Darby Allin? Speaking of Darby Allin, can we talk about him being on his Kevin McAllister shit and him setting a booby trap that he just perfectly knew that Kevin Knight was going to open on top of the cage? Like, bro, like,
yeah,
bro, get this man on it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'd be like, I'd go to TK, but I need him off the roster. He sets people on fire. He has explosive bags. Like, this man is crazy.
Carried over to this week too. This week on Dynamite, they did the same thing.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna keep setting traps. Like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah,
You're
not wrong. So yeah, that was, like I said, in like crowd engagement match, whatever, cool. Bandito Mox was a fire match. Kenny and Zack Sabre, which I thought was going to be like the least like energetic match ever, was actually a pretty good Kenny fucking match. He did get that Stipe shit out the way though. If you watch the match, he was not going for all that wrist lock, takedown kind of shit. Eventually, they picked
bro,
shit up.
stop rubbing on me, bro. I don't like Zack Sabre's either, bro. You be rubbing on people too weird, bro. You trying to bend my body all sorts of ways, bro. I'm Gucci on that, bro.
That's definitely.
I'm not even gonna pause.
No, cause you can't. That's his fucking moveset. Niggas be bent.
Bro, wrestle, bro.
Look. Hey, niggas be folded up.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Andrade left the family. You didn't finish.
Yeah. Andrade left the family, and that's also been building on Dynamite this week. We see that kind of like escalate to where it looks like he's going to challenge like 1 on like 8 or something like that, and we'll talk about that later. But I'm glad. I'm cool with Andrade not being a part of the Don Callis family. I don't think he needed to be a part of the Don Callis family. This now actually shows 2 people that left within the past like 2 months.
Yeah, so, I need another one to leave. I need another one to leave.
They can drop 6 and we won't notice.
There's one that needs to leave.
Oh yeah. Kyle.
For sure. We all know Kyle doesn't need the Don Callis family at all, but
I need him to wake the fuck up.
he needs somebody. He needs one. If Okada gonna be the Charizard, you need your solid like sweeper, and that's gonna be Kyle. So,
man, you better get thick ass Dumpzilla to do it, nigga. Fuck that.
Mark Davis, bro. Okada's more like a Snorlax because we know he lazy, bro. He works once a year, like, and what I mean work, I mean he actually works, bro.
Yeah,
he be saving it up, bro. He's actually Snorlax, bro.
Like you can give us hits every fucking week, and he just chooses like, nah, I won't do it this week. I think the women actually killed this show. I think they had the better matches, and that's even talking like pre-show. Cause I did watch Megan Bain and Lena defend their tag team belts in the pre-show, and that was fire. Tekla Starlight Kid was a really good fucking match. Even the way after the match where Tekla takes it a step further and takes her mask and takes it to like the press and whatnot, like just carrying the storyline, not just at Forbidden Door, but to carry it forward. Which I would assume at some point you gotta get your lick back, because if she parading with your mask at press conferences and shit, like this can't be over. She actually spitting her mask, which is also fucking crazy.
Bro, she was spitting on all sorts of people, slapping the CEO, bro. I'm like, bro, like,
yeah. Like,
I'm not gonna condone hitting a woman, but this is wrestling, and you came all the way to this side of the United States to get cucked out.
Fuck, you gotta.
I'm sorry, we could use a different word.
Yeah,
like
whenever he can get that off, he gonna get it.
I was like, I don't know if that fits currently here, but
it's not applicable, but he gonna get it off.
Oh, yo, it's applicable. You gotta watch the match. Watch the match.
She did attack him too.
Shit off.
She definitely did attack him. Yeah. I mean, shit. We're not Meltzer, so we can still talk. We can talk about it.
BioWorld.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
I mean, I can't rate it because I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So
I gotta sit down and watch it on the TV.
Yeah, I got so many things that I had to do.
Right? That's the craziest fucking excuse I ever heard in my life, bro.
Yeah.
And context for context, listeners, the Meltzer gave everybody a rating on the show except for Mercedes and Maya. Right? People were like, well, why didn't you rate the match? Like, that's fucking weird. Everybody got their 4s and 6s and 5s or whatever the case he gave them, but this one match was just not there. And
wait,
so
he giving out 6s out of 5s?
There's been 6s.
Oh, he's thirsty.
Yeah,
that's a thirsty.
I don't think there's 6s on this show, but he's gave out some 6s.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's usually an Osprey or Mega match.
So yeah, everybody got their ratings except for this particular match, and now the black delegation is like, "Fuck's going on, Dave? Fuck's happening here?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks later, he still ain't got no goddamn rating. But you've rated Kenny and MJF, which happened this week.
Yeah, and he rated Sammy Punk. He
rated Sammy Punk too. And so it was like,
It's things that make you say,
Now, why would he do that? Like,
and then I thought to myself, what did they do to make the nigga that mad?
What did they do to make them niggas that mad? And like, his rationale was like, oh, I just haven't watched it on TV. It's like, what? Anywho, we gonna do the job for you. At least I will, because I love the match. I thought Maya had a really good showing and superseded what I thought she was going to do in this big match. And that goes from pacing to keeping up, a wardrobe malfunctioning in the match as well. Like, she's everything that could have went wrong that she just transitioned into making it look right. Like, she did a really good fucking job in this match, bro. So much so the crowd is they wanted her to win. And we talked about it before to where where does Maya go if she wins? You can't keep carrying this respectfully, like my brother's past story. Yeah. And we know that Mercedes is the one that you can sell the tickets to All In and everything with. So I understood that Mercedes was going to win, but the crowd was definitely backing Maya a lot. And I think there was a particular spot that I really liked where she's doing 3 fucking power slams, and she ends up just scoop slamming Mercedes over the top of her head and throwing her out of the ring. And I'm like, oh, she's fucking. You're feeling it. The adrenaline is running here. I thought she did great. I thought this match was really fucking fun. They had 24, 25 minutes of just like them getting down.
Yeah, it
So
was cool.
yeah.
I think she kicked out of too much stuff. That was like, and
That's
it's
AEW.
cool that it's yeah, I know, but like, and it's cool that Mercedes gave her a lot, because it, like you said, it made the crowd get invested in Maya. But I'm like, bro, you kicking out of stuff that no one should be kicking out of right now. At least not like, I don't know, the whole
You
power
shouldn't be
thing,
kicking
but
out of. It's your first
yeah,
time here. Yeah,
yeah,
I get
you
it.
should not be kicking out of. Like,
Yeah.
anybody else can say that, but you can't say that. For the LeBron meme. But yeah, no, it was a solid match.
Yeah, look, man. I thought like this is great. I thought that it's not like my favorite, like women's match this year, but it's definitely up there. And I probably have to rewatch it to kind of like see and watch with like more recent eyes and whatnot. But yeah, I thought they fucking killed it. Whatever Dave's on, he's fucking tripping. Ospreay Swerve. 35 minutes. Winner goes to face AEW World Champion at All In. This went kind of how I expected it to go because he pulled out a move that he did not use since Daniel, which kind of goes to my theory or my story that like you got to go someplace where you weren't supposed to go anymore, because the whole thing with the whole Tiger Driver was that I wasn't going to use it. It broke Daniel's neck, but now with Swerve, it's like I got to use this. I got to put you down. And so he uses the Tiger Driver to put out Swerve, which I was like, damn, that's a really good callback. But also, if you swerve, like, damn, we was boys. You want to break my neck? Like, that's where we're at now?
Hey, bro, you saw his Instagram post, right? He didn't care that much. He was happy. He was proud of his boy.
That's to take it to the point where, like, hey, if you really want me gone, Tiger Driver. I like that. I thought that was better than like him finishing like a submission or anything like that. You had to do something that we ain't seen in 2 years. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with him going to All In. We kind of expected that. The thing is, now it gets a little tricky because
convoluted, bro. Is a better word.
It gets a little tricky. They just moved 2,000 tickets off of Kenny getting back on top. Pause. But like, you can't lose that those ticket sales. You can't lose that drive. Like, Kenny is.
So okay, we talked about this last pod, and we also talked about this during the whatever episode we did for Dynasty. And I said that there's only two matches you really should or can do. It was either MJF and Ospreay or MJF and Kenny. Now, I was being facetious when I said the Kenny thing, but since then they do these. They've had a couple backstage segments where he's looking like a disapproving dad. But I guess my question is, do you think that this was the better choice? Because I feel like Ospreay at Wembley versus the biggest heel in the company is going to sell just as much, if not more, than Kenny. Or I don't know. Like I think
answers.
I think it's perplexing.
Because I've definitely thought about this. I'll give you two. The first one is, we know TK likes running back New Japan specials, right? He did it last year with Okada Kenny. He's doing it again this year with Kenny and Will Ospreay. That makes sense. We know that he wants to do that on a bigger platform than what New Japan was. I think Kenny and Ospreay fought once in New Japan. The second time was at Forbidden Door when Ospreay was still a heel, and then now they're going to do it again. So you're doing this best of trilogy, these best of threes kind of situations. On the flip side, we seen MJF and Ospreay last year, and you don't want to re-up and double the same match that you did last year this year. Like, not saying that you couldn't do it, because they would definitely ball out, and there's nothing wrong with running back, rubber matches and part twos and shit like that. But Ospreay won that last year too. You don't run the exact same, kind of like finish either, to where if Ospreay's supposed to win in Wembley, you don't run it again and he beats MJF again. Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
However,
I just feel like you can. Oh, okay.
I think that we may see a triple threat. I think you
Yeah,
could honestly do a triple threat where it's Kenny, Ospreay, and MJF. But the thing with that, and the reason why I say this is because the way that Dynasty or Dynamite started this week, where Ospreay and MJF still got some shit going on. And if you want to keep the belt on Kenny, you would have them beef inside the triple threat, and then Kenny's like, well, y'all are focused on y'all. I'm going to take one of y'all out, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here, and y'all can fucking do whatever y'all got to do. So, yeah, I guess that didn't really answer your question, but that's kind of like what my vision and what I see kind of thing.
Yeah, I just feel like story-wise, you can sink your teeth more into the heel versus the babyface. Granted, the two babyfaces, I mean, because they were still hugging, like Ospreay helped Kenny win the title technically,
And
so like they're still friends. So I just
that's it.
Yeah,
Is that like Dynasty when they both lost? Because Ospreay lost to Mox, and he was sitting next to Kenny after Kenny lost to MJF the first time. It was the whole like, no, you are good enough. We don't have to, do the extremes to like be who we are. You're the best bout machine. I'm the GOAT. I can still do my thing. But now the story is, yes, I'm the best bout machine. I did it without like, going to the deep end. What are you willing to do to, beat Kenny? Are you willing to do what you did to Swerve to Kenny? And Kenny was more of a friend to him than Swerve is. So what are you going to do in that match? You going to Tiger Driver Kenny? Are you gonna like break Kenny's arm? Like, what's gonna be your line? What's your line in the sand? I think that's what they're trying to show you here.
okay, I can see that. I can see that. I will let that play out. I'm not looking forward to Death Riders versus Elite, and though if that's what Elite ends up with, more tag matches, I'm not looking forward to that personally. But
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I would hope that it is more like just truly like a 1v1 or a triple threat situation. But I don't know what Death Riders would do currently. DT, you look like you had something.
Yeah, it's more based on Wednesday because the beginning of Dynamite, to me, you don't have that segment, that promo, and that's not the match you go with. To me, like that, like. After that interaction, I was bought into seeing MJF and Ospreay again, just off of that alone, with no prior context, no nothing. And I don't like niggas spitting in people's face. That's just me.
Yeah,
but
he gets that off a lot.
But the fact that Ospreay is like, yeah, you think you good, but you're not, because you got to use tricks and underhanded shit to win. Like when you can beat somebody without doing that, then you worthy of being a champion, or you worthy of being on that level. To me, that's enough. And the way it was delivered. So,
but it's also funny because in that same sense, we don't know what Ospreay will do. Like he's talking to MJF about not using tricks and whatnot, and not using certain tactics, but like you might not be that far off, and that could be the story.
Yeah. My last thing. And we don't know the future yet, but I feel like if this was the route you were gonna do, if you were gonna do Kenny and Ospreay, why not have Kenny win at Redemption? That's going to be in Canada. Like I feel like that was an easy layup to have the Canadian win the title last minute in Canada.
I feel like they came out and said something about that too. I think like MJF wanted to push it up. This was planned to be the main event of Redemption. But MJF asked for them to do it this week. So I don't know what they have planned for the week of Redemption or the pay-per-view of Redemption, but MJF asked to move this up.
Interesting.
Don't know. Before we get into Dynamite though, let's talk about Raw. Let's talk about shit, where are they at?
They were in Chicago.
Duh. Ha. My bad. My fault. I should have heard them saxophones. Go check out the YouTube page and Instagram and you'll figure out what that means, but go check out them saxophones. Raw kicks off where like, it's supposed to be Sammy versus Cody Rhodes, right? We're getting this rematch that Cody beat Jay for, and it's going to happen here on Raw. And Gunther's not having that. He's not having that at all. Fuck that. Out of nowhere, Gunther blindsides Cody, powerbombs to the table. kind of fast forwarding here, but the ref is like, yeah, Cody can't go. He's not cleared. Cody's like, I'm cleared. I can go. The ref's like, no. And I'm like, at this point, it didn't click with me yet. I was like, okay, it's kind of odd. Well, maybe they don't have a match for Sammy. And then I was like, let's just watch the show. Next up, we get a Seth promo, right? Seth's up there, and I'm like, it clicked when he said he's not worried about CM Punk. And I was like, oh, these niggas in Chicago. At that point, you could have played the Bulls fucking lineup theme music, and I'd have been like, oh shit, here comes Punk. Like, it just hit, like, oh, that's what they're doing. Fuck.
They let the crowd tell you themselves because it built throughout the show.
And that's what's so nuts about it. And this is how you know, like, he's like a god in Chicago, because like it was low rumblings during that promo, but as the show kept progressing on and moving forward and forward, like it just became outrageous, bro. Like it was like,
if it would have been anybody else, they would have got booed the fuck out of that building.
1000%. It had to be that nigga, bro. It couldn't be nobody else. They like, I don't even know if Roman would have did it for them.
Nah.
Right? Like that's how.
Nah.
Nah.
Not for a
I'm
match.
gonna say no. I'm gonna say nah because just the fear of 2 titles again. I feel like people would have been upset.
That if there's anything on this nigga's list that he's just like, please do not let happen again, it's double belts. He just does not like it. Does not want it. It is fair. It's fair. But we get this Seth promo where he's like, you know, his business is the World Heavyweight Championship. He's not worried about CM Punk right now. He's worried about SummerSlam and, like, you know, what him and Roman has to do.
Another great promo from Seth, in my opinion.
He did do a really good job. It was, you know, he's talking about, like, you know, the debut as a trio and there's 3 of them, but, you know, Roman was the chosen one, which is true.
Yep.
It's true. Yeah. He's the big guy who made it to WrestleMania. Has got, you know, the most shots and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, it's true. He couldn't cut a promo, couldn't wrestle his way out of a paper bag, like all these things that he's throwing at like Roman. And I'm like,
I might disagree with that last one, but
I mean, it took him a long time.
Out of the Shield, he is the worst wrestler.
I'm talking about his wrestling, not his promo.
He's the worst out of the three.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people hated him because they didn't think he could wrestle. He used to get you can't wrestle chants and spamming Superman. Like, yeah, he used to get that, and then his work rate picked up. But then it became, oh well, you still can't do a promo. And Vince is just shoving you down our throats type thing. Like, you know, the goalposts move, bro. They always we got to move them.
And so, like, you know, he does a promo where he's like, oh, he sees a little boy in the crowd, and he was that little boy in the dreams, and that, you know, he wants to be somebody and whatnot. And he says he broke up the Shield because he's trying to catch up to Roman Reigns. Like, just, you know, just this whole history lesson. Which, by the way, I pray to you, motherfuckers, that this is the last time we hear about the goddamn Shield. It's been 13 years, bro. Yeah. LIG. And you can't even tell the full story because all 3 of y'all not there. So every time you bring this shit up, people watch the Shield and it's like, well, you can never finish this fucking story. You can't. It's impossible. It's like, you just can't, bro. It's like Triple H talking about DX and there's no Shawn Michaels. It's like, you can't conclude this story, bro.
Well, like talking about DX and acting like China wasn't a part of it. That's what you meant. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that rock because I ain't got time for you right now. But I'm gonna let that rock. I'm
just giving an accurate apples to apples. That's all.
Look,
I'm pretty sure she was the third one.
You good in my book? I'm letting it go. I ain't got nothing here. No smoke. No drag. He talks about when he cashed in the main event of WrestleMania. It was so he could stay close to Roman. Just this story of like him trying to keep up to Roman or catch up to Roman. Which, by the way, I'm like Seth Rollins. Like, I in my personal mind, I can't say supersede, but it's not that far of a fucking gap between Roman and Seth to me.
But that's why this promo was important, because it doesn't matter how you view it. It matters about how Seth views it. Because anybody can relate to feeling like you're second place regardless of how much you've done. If someone else gets more attention, if I'm an older sibling, so like I view it differently. But if you the baby or you the middle sibling, and the older sibling or the baby like whatever gets more attention, and you like nigga, I'm here too, and you want to prove yourself, so you do more, you keep doing, you keep pushing, and you feel like you're not getting the same recognition as someone who it may come easier to, or whatever the case. That anybody can relate to that.
But
you
I
can
feel
relate
like
to
with
that at work.
I don't know. I feel like with Seth, like there has been multiple moments where it's like, damn, he is the guy, right? He's always been the most athletic. He's been the better on the promos, the better in-ring worker. Like he's had he's changed his character 4 or 5 times in wrestling, which is hard to do, bro.
But why has he had to do that, if that's the case?
Character development. But
I see what you're doing there. No,
he's the guy. He's the guy to us, but he's not the guy to the company
or to him, based on the promo. Like that's the whole point. Everybody has been in that shoes at one point in time or another, where you feel like it doesn't matter what you've accomplished or what you've done, the person you want to see you in that light doesn't see you in that light. That's the whole relatability of the promo, which is why I thought it was great.
Fair.
Because yes, you can list off his accomplishments. Like people already say he has the 2 greatest cash-ins in history. Like that's given to him. Like he's been a Universal Champion multiple times. He's been a World Champion multiple times. He's held every belt. He was the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. Like he's done all the things.
Rumble?
Huh?
Yeah, he won a Rumble.
Okay.
Yeah, he won a Rumble. 2019, I think, or 2018 or 2019.
Okay.
He was the first NXT champion. Like there's a bunch of like he's done it, but in that mind frame, that's still not enough because you're not viewed by the person you want to view you. Like you're not being seen that way.
Yeah,
I thought it was a fantastic promo and relatable.
It was the best promo of the night until LA came in.
Mm-hmm.
And LA Knight comes in with a fucking he got a chip on his shoulder. I was like, okay.
Stepped on all that shit.
Oh, he killed everything. He came in like these. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to the same shit that happened 2 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. Last week it was Seth and Roman. They came out here. He said bored everybody to sleep. He says, the last time he remembers that in order to get title shots, you had to win matches. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because of the way the show ends.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, he has a point, and then he kind of not doubles down, but he kind of say, hey, I lost too. I shouldn't have one either. You know what I'm saying? But you just get these matches just because of, history. And then he goes on the little brother rant.
Let's have the same beard, brother. Same haircut, brother.
Same haircut, brother.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
We're the greatest, brother. And the greatest at what? And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's in his bag. Mm-hmm. He's in his fucking bag right now. But here's my question. LA Knight was just beefing with the Bloodline. If I'm not mistaken, he got jumped this same night.
Yeah, he's still beefing with him.
What are we doing here? What's your connection with Seth?
He explained it. He said, "There's guys like you and Roman that use numbers to push people like me down. Y'all got all these people surrounding you.
Yeah, he did say that.
And doing all this shit. Because for a minute he was first beefing with the Bloodline, then he was beefing with the Vision. Now he back beefing with the Bloodline. So even him acknowledging the stupidity of his character having to go through these hoops and circles based on how he's being written, he's acknowledging everything in his promo, and then finding out how he does his promos. The fact that they let him get that shit off was crazy. So to me, but he acknowledged it. So yeah, he has a standing beef with the Bloodline because he doesn't want to see what happened. Him and there's somebody else I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but him and that person, they're the most aware, knowledgeable wrestlers that are in the universe right now. Because nah, bro, you're doing the same shit again. No, I'm not having it. It just, y'all look like y'all clicking up. I'm not going for it. It don't just the fact that y'all together in a ring just at one time. No, I'm not going for it. Fuck it.
And he's right? Because
Yeah.
it's like, you keep throwing the Vision and the Bloodline at me, but y'all keep getting these fucking world title shots because y'all keep singing y'all goons on me. Like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, y'all got me fucked up. And Seth kind of comes down and says, he doesn't like him, but he respects him. He says he's a shining example of, like, everything that he's talked about. Hard work, he grinds, he hustles. And he says he believes your day will come. And nothing's worse than sitting there and telling somebody who's getting jumped by your goons and your brother's fucking family that your time will come. That shit will get you fucked up. Mm-hmm. I understood at that moment in time that, LA Knight, you might be right. It might be time to, like, just put hands on people. Unfortunately, that's not LA Knight's case. If I'm not mistaken, I heard something during the show when he gets jumped by Jacob and them, or he gets jumped by Jacob. I think Jacob calls him lame ass. And I was like, why is he doing that? I was like, oh, LA. And I was like, this nigga's like, yeah, that's going to stick. Lame ass Knight is fucking crazy. But yeah, now he's getting jumped by the Bloodline. He's in this fucking cyclone of Jimmy, Jay, Jacob.
It's crazy because if he would have just minded his business and watched the show, he could have probably been in that main event. But no, he had to stick his nose in tribal chief and visionary business, not looking behind him, got super kicked, still not watching the show, and then you get jumped in the parking lot. Sit your ass down, watch the show. You missed the opportunity. You could have had that title, big dog.
He wouldn't have had the title, and he wasn't gonna have that shot.
We don't know that because he decided not to mind his business.
If his music would have popped as the person going against
in
Sammy,
Chicago,
that shit was not finna fly.
That ain't art. They ain't us to think about because they decided to make him dumb.
Gunther gets kicked out the show. It was a good promo. Before we move on, it was a good promo.
The whole first 20 minutes of the show was pretty good.
Was that the promo? Was 20 minutes?
Oh, that probably. I mean, I was trying to include the Gunther stuff.
Okay. Because I was gonna say the next thing that Profits and Vision pissed me the fuck off. Because I get that, like, we have to find something for Braun to do, but this ain't it. This ain't it at all. He don't even look good with the tag belts. It don't even make sense. It's like, I don't know. You ever like play like 2K, end up like somebody retires, or like you see somebody, a superstar in a weird fucking jersey.
Yeah, Shaq in the Celtics jersey.
This is Shaq in the Celtics jersey. Like, Braun don't need to be anywhere near this belt at all. Like, and the fact that he's getting the pep talk from Heyman, like, you guys need to go and get one, and like, to make it seem like we need you to be who we are, when that nigga's a fucking dog. He's been a dog this entire time, bro. Like, what do we? I don't like it, bro.
What would you have him do? Because he just ended his feud with Seth. You're not gonna throw him at Oba. So what would you have him do?
Yeah, he's too high for Penta and like the IC.
Is he? At this point, is he? The way they're booking him, is he?
No, the way they're booking him,
he has
no,
a tag team title, so I would put an IC over a tag.
I would definitely put IC over tag.
That's why.
1000%.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I guess in this breakdown here, yes, IC would probably have been my best thought for him, but I don't want him seeing him with the tag, bro. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, Vision's done. Let's just let it be done.
Two people are injured. And they need something to do, bro. And now they got a new member.
Yeah,
it's true.
They switched it up. It's crazy.
Okay.
Now you want to talk about getting cucked out at work? Now that's crazy.
I don't like this to be at the expense of the Street Profits, though. That's really pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like, but okay. So here's my real brain, kind of like coming into this. Maybe we're getting close to like pregnancy and popping. Maybe you need time. Maybe you need to like get that set, like get that ready to go. Cause I think both of them. Their wives are both pregnant. So like I understand from like a real aspect of like, y'all gonna need some time. We need to get these belts off y'all. Cool.
That makes sense. I completely forgot about that.
If that's the case, they should never got him in the first fucking place. Like, don't give them this start stop go kind of like push. Like, let them be for whatever. Then let Taz get injured or kayfabe injured wise, and then he can go do that. But to give us like, oh, they finally got the belts. Profits is back in this fucking mix, and then we just bring it right back to the fucking Vision. It's dumb, bro.
At this point, they should both get injured. Both at the same time.
Kayfabe.
Get jumped. Yes, yeah. Get jumped by whomever, probably the Vision, from behind. Have somebody get ran over by a car. When's the last time we see somebody get hit by a car? Not them hitting a car, but someone get hit by a car.
In WWE.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say Darby.
Yeah, it's every Tuesday. Nigga.
Like I don't know, do something. Like do something.
Yeah, they gotta do something. I do like the addition of Maxine with Theory. They've been teasing that forever, but that doesn't have to be in conjoined with the tag team belts. Like, but also
they needed a reason.
They did.
And she wants to be with winners, and she got them a win.
You know what the worst version of the winners.
You were a winner. You lost. Go win again.
Yeah, but the crowd she hanging out with, they don't be winning nothing. She trying to hang out with winners.
These niggas ain't winning nothing.
They ain't winners either.
They got the tag team titles. That seems like a winner to me.
Nigga, if you took a poll on who's more liked,
she was more of a winner by herself. Like,
hello.
Look, all I'm saying is, bro, you hanging out with Otis and Tozawa, or you gonna hang out with Braun Breaker and Austin Theory and Logan Paul and Paul Heyman. Now, I know what I would choose, but for her, kayfabe wise, she hanging out with some that's people, the Vision that's trying to elevate people. She wants to be back to where she was at. She can't get back to where she at. She's hanging out with a bunch of scrubs that don't leave catering.
Nigga, like, so you leave Otis and Tozawa and you join KWO. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Kirk Order, nigga. Like, we don't need this, bro. Like, she was fine. And I also don't want the idea of them, like, doing some Dom Live shit with Theory and fucking and Maxine, because it's not gonna work.
This, like, to me, this is them admitting, like, this is the last ditch effort for Theory. Because if you think about it, he's the primary character in this development. He has been over the last couple of weeks. If you can't get this shit off and this turn into something that people can sink their teeth into down the road, and down the road meaning in the next 6 months, because everything else they've tried with Theory has not worked.
But that's also on them. Like,
yeah.
You reveal him as the masked man, which nobody was like, oh my God, Theory.
Yeah.
Like, so you already kill momentum there. He then comes out looking like Kraven the fucking Hunter with his vest and like the feathers and shit. Like, no, like, we don't need Theory, bro. Like, we don't need him to be this. He didn't fit the Vision from the jump.
He got a nickname that he don't apply to his wrestling. They started calling him the Pressure, and he didn't put pressure on nobody for 3 months. Nobody was losing all his 1v1s.
He was getting organically over before he got injured with the Grayson Waller stuff.
Which we talked about as a face, yes.
Yes, he was getting organically over then, and then injury, and then everything you just said, Loner.
Speaking of which, where is Grayson Waller?
They punished him for New Day leaving.
Yeah, he was recently on Main Event. I forgot who he faced though. But yeah, I mean, he's working Main Event right now.
Shadow Realm, if I'm to quote Mr. H here, that's where they put that nigga for nothing. Because Waller can talk, like he can wrestle.
New Day.
Yeah, but he gets punished because of that. That's not his fault.
Yeah. Well, he's not getting punished. It's just, we ain't got nothing for you. You're gonna put him in the Vision, and you got to explain why him and Austin Theory are friends again, and like, I mean,
I would have rather you. I would rather.
I was about to say that. Switch shows.
That you could do that too. Yeah, but like I would have rather. Okay, Braun goes to IC, and then we figure out what the hell is happening between Theory and like Waller. Like we could have picked
him
that
and
up.
Trick would be a nice program. I think that would be a good one. Yeah, a good program. Yeah, bro, send him to SmackDown.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
I like that idea.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Anything Rusev, I just skip. I'm sorry. So something happened that was interesting here. My bad. But I just don't have time for it.
Yeah, Rusev, Mashka, and Ego beat the hell out some luchadors.
Yep.
And Gable came to save the day.
Okay, I see what they're doing here. Okay, I get it. in
But
Chad's
they were
approach to be a
announced.
face, he's helping the luchadors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were announced. So yeah, there's gonna be a gauntlet match. I think this next Monday or whatever, and the winner of that will face Penta at SummerSlam,
Which will
and
be Chad Gable.
it should be Chad Gable if
And
they're going full circle.
yeah, and it's gonna be in Minnesota. Like if you go, like, pull the trigger. If you're gonna do it, pull the trigger. Just do it. We'll see what happens afterwards.
Um, from the top of my head, we got Dragon Lee, Gable, Javon, Ego, and Rusev that are all in that match, and maybe somebody else.
Okay. Any thoughts on Ruka and Raquel?
Raquel should have won.
Yeah, man, they need to give her something at some point.
Y'all keep playing in my face. Y'all been playing in my face for the last 15 months.
Longer than that.
No, she's been for the last 15 months. She's been on a run of consistently good matches. There's been tension between her and Liv multiple times. Y'all keep doing the tease and shit. Like, do something. Do something.
Heyman and Oba promo. Fire promo. I just have one issue. It's something that Heyman said. It just doesn't really sit right with me. This nigga said he was walking down the aisle like King Schlong or something, and I was like, you don't have to do that. That's a little gay. Pause. But other than that, everything else is fire. Like, Oba is kind of like winning me over in the aspect of maybe he should cash in or get his opportunity for night 2, but that's definitely not happening. But it could have been a possibility. This Hell in a Cell, I think is going to be a really great like concept and idea. We talked about it in the group chat to where like, do you think this opens the show? And it's like you can't do an 8-minute Hell in a Cell match. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't do that. What do we predict here? Is this like Brock? Is this Brock finally for sure going over? He's going to really put him over this time. This is the end of it.
It has to be the send off. It's got to be the main event. It has to.
Just so this nigga pop back up a Survivor Series.
Well, I mean, Roman and Seth are already confirmed for night 2, I think, and I mean, I would assume this would be the if it's not going to be the main event, then it's going to be Cody and Punk because it's Cody and Punk. But I'm pretty sure Roman and Seth are already confirmed for night 2, so it's either going to main event or it honestly it has to open. And Oba has been opening every show that he's been on.
I got a question.
PLE wise.
So he has the number 1 contendership, right? Has he determined who he's going after yet? Has that ever been like official?
I hate to use the term.
He forgoed it.
I didn't want to say that because that just sounds weird. But he essentially set that to the side and said, "I'm not doing shit until I get rid of Brock."
So once he gets rid of Brock, he has this opportunity. My thing is that Money in the Bank is in 2 months. It's October.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like something's getting really close here. Either like, I guess Money in the Bank winner doesn't have to cash in, night of, but you're gonna have 2 people who have world title opportunities within that same 8-week time span. And like, how do you play that? Like, what's the story with that? How do we handle that?
If it's me, LA Knight finally wins, and he finally wins. No Survivor Series War Game shit.
No, there's going to be a War Games.
I'm gonna shoot.
And I think, and I'm pretty sure he's in it, bro. Based on the small seeds, it looks like. I mean, card's subject to change, but it looks like it's going to be Royce, LA, Solo, and maybe Seth versus the Bloodline right now. That's what it's looking like.
I wish I had a pair of glasses to throw. Like, I need something to throw.
He's not wrong.
If it's me, LA Knight should be at this point. He should win Money in the Bank, and I want him to cash in Roman versus Oba, and steal the belt.
What do we do when Mr. Adrenaline in my soul wins Money in the Bank?
We become full-fledged AEW sickos.
I think that would take a lot of backlash. I wouldn't put him in that match. I would hope they were smarter than that.
Because if he
But then,
I don't think he's beating Punk, and I don't think that like you're not gonna have him chase the title. Like they're not that creative with Cody, and honestly, Cody doesn't get paid to be in anything else.
It's okay if you don't have the belt for some time. Like
I'm
it's
with
all
you.
right. Like you can.
That's not what you get paid for.
You can have a personal feud that doesn't involve the belt. I get why we're doing this match. Totally fine with it.
But who do you have that feud with? That's gonna carry over. Let's say hypothetically, if you're gonna book a Drew and Punk kind of feud, you think he can carry a 3-match feud with Sami Zayn?
Yes. Sammy just has to.
He can carry a 3-match feud with the nigga who lost in 9 days. Nah, cut it out.
Sammy just has to be full on heel. I'm kicking you in the balls. I'm hitting you with shit. I'm cheating. We haven't seen Sammy do that yet.
no, because he's a good guy.
Yeah, and that's completely contradictory to his shirt, which is the purpose of him being the last real good guy.
Just to throw it out there, there's no chance Sammy joins up with Bloodline. Because remember, he came out and said, "I was in the family." Right?
Yeah, if he would have held on to the belt, that probably would have been something, but I don't think so.
But my own War Games, that would be the only other chance. Maybe Cody's in it. That's 5 versus 5 right there.
God, bro, I'm so sick. I'm already dreading Survivor Series.
I wanted to go back to SmackDown, Raw, NXT. I think that was the best time because it was so creative.
Or just do anything else. Just do a regular PLE. Just without 2 rings and a cage. No, we don't need to see what brand is better than the other brand. We don't even need to see that. Just book a regular ass PLE.
And they do that all, the 12 other or like 10 other PLEs. They got to give you the War Games match. That shit's in production right now. They're getting the steel pipe ready right now.
I need something. I can't take this. I don't got a pen, pencil, nothing. Oh, perfect.
Hey, look, man, it is what it is. Throughout the whole show, they kind of like big up this whole like who is Sammy gonna face. Sammy's like, oh well, I just don't have like anybody to face, and I think Aldis was like, oh well, we have somebody. Or Pierce was like, no, you're gonna fight, but we'll find somebody. You just get ready. At this point, you know how like you play like college or you watch college football and you can see like the noise meter in like the corner of the screen and it's just off the fucking chain. It was like, okay, now it's official. And then they do like the garage shot where the garage doors lift and CM Punk is right there and they just fucking erupt. And I was like, damn.
I want to say something. This is how much pull CM Punk has in that company, whether it's by sales, attendance, whatever the case. He's at every Chicago show. They make up reasons for him to be there. So when he lost at WrestleMania, he already knew SmackDown was in Chicago. Because he came out and said it this past week. Oh, I was lobbying da-da-da with NBC and higher-ups and da-da-da so I could be this champion on this show. No, it was so you could be at Chicago. Because Raw wasn't in Chicago. Or you wasn't going to be there. And that belt wasn't going to be there.
To go from losing a championship to coming back and winning a championship is fucking wild, bro.
Spin the block.
Like, that's not even like spin the block on the same belt that you lost. A completely different belt.
On a different show. Insane. Like if anybody else does this, we're fucking riding. But because of CM Punk, it's like, it's Phil. It's cool.
I mean, there was foreshadowing. There was foreshadowing to it too. With the whole if a championship ever falls out the sky, which they alluded to again when him and Cody had their face off on SmackDown. We got the foreshadow 3 months ago. We just didn't know.
And then we get like I guess into Raw. We get this match, and the match is fire, bro. Like, it's a good
Really
fucking
good
match. If Sammy was gonna lose the belt in 9 days, this was the best match that you could possibly lose the belt in 9 days to.
Look what we saying.
Like, that's what it is, nigga. This is reality.
Look what niggas is saying. Hey, man, if you was going to lose in a week, nigga, this is the best way to lose.
This is the best way to go out, nigga. Because he gave you a good match. Like, they balled the fuck out. The fucked up part is, this nigga hits him with his own finisher. Mm-hmm. Punk kicks this nigga in the face, hits him with the GTS, and that's how he wins? Nah, bro. You ain't never getting this belt again. Now, to make it a trio of us, everybody saying the word, he got cucked out. That nigga, you lost with your own finisher and got GTS? Cucked out. That's crazy, bro. Like, nobody else does that. Nobody else loses to their own finisher, bro. Everybody who done did it and tried, kicked out.
I mean, his finisher was the transitional move, but it's still nasty work.
Oh, it's gross. Nigga, this is awful, bro. You lose in 9 days, a nigga does it. He puts his boot in your face. That's your shit.
Yeah,
you can know how to counter your own shit.
He got slugged out. I think Punk even did the Blue Thunder Bomb. He fucked it up, but he even did the Blue Thunder Bomb in that match.
Like, what?
Yeah, he got Creative made Sammy bite the sheets that night. It just
his butt spit in. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's literally what it was, man. And honestly, bro, they had to have told him before he even won the belt. That nigga, he probably got pulled in the office, and H was like, "I got some good news, I got some bad news. What do you want first?" And he was like, "Let me get the good news." He's like, "Cool, you going over tonight? You winning the belt in Saudi?" Yeah, oh my God, yes. So what's the bad news? In 9 days, you dropping it. Hey, bro, he came out. He had the belt on the swing. He had that
in the
bitch
car.
Passenger
You
seat.
knew.
He took the belt on dates.
You
like,
knew.
You should have knew.
It was, bro. It was like when Thea Hale won in NXT. She had the belt everywhere, taking pictures with the bitch because you knew I was supposed to have this bitch. I'm like, why is Sammy doing all this? They got fans like in traffic when this nigga driving with the belt and shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then they came out and said, "Oh, the graphics are not ready." And I thought it was gonna be Cody, but it's like, damn.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even change the graphic.
Nigga,
they've done that for
other people. He didn't get no render.
Yeah, they've done that for other people. But that's because their tickets. If your ticket sales is where you want them to be, you can do that. But when your shit ain't where you want it to be, you can't do that. Because if you get out with niggas, oh hell no, I ain't going to that shit.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm mad because we did effort, right? We sat here and gave, like, damn, Sammy's a champion. Like, he gonna have a 4-week run. Like, we thinking optimistically. We thinking like, let's go, Sammy. WWE finally gave us a change. They changed the formula on us. I was like, yes, a new era. Wrong. Good news is, nigga, you went the wrong, or bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Like, fuck, bro. Like, I thought we was gonna have something. At least make it to SummerSlam. Or not even that, Saturday Night Main Event. I said, if he'd have lost in New York, cool. All right. You had it for 2 weeks. But 9 days? That nigga bought the shirt and got it. And by the time he got it, he lost the belt.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I'm confident he's going to get it back, though.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute.
And the things you can't do it again in Saudi, you already gave us that
what you
again.
Mean? What you mean? I can do it at WrestleMania.
That's CM Punk won the title in Chicago before.
Yeah,
you can run that shit back.
They already used the pop. Actually, they didn't. They're gonna use it how many times they get it. But like, nigga, you just gave us this pop. Like this was the big pops. Sammy got it in Saudi. We got the shots and cameras and feed the children and shit. And now boom.
Yeah, but see, it's gonna be different because they're gonna be in a newly built arena. See, the Saudi match,
like a test run.
The Saudi match, that was small crowd, small venue, in comparison to what they're gonna do for 43. For 43, they might drop a bomb in that motherfucker.
And then there's the Rumble. That's and also if LA doesn't win the briefcase, Sammy going full heel with the briefcase and getting his title back, I wouldn't mind that either.
Every time there's a championship match, he just pop up and beat niggas with the briefcase and just take off.
I mean, he has a serious gripe. My match should have been canceled. You gonna have me fight somebody I'm not prepared to fight and see a Punk of all people? in his hometown. That's so many different buffs. Like that's a video game, bro. He's overly buffed, bro. Like that's
he's OP.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
Bro. You might as well fight the boss.
I'm not going to be too I'm not going to fall into the fucking facade. I'm not going to fall into like the hype and the story because y'all making sense. I like what y'all saying, but I'm not going to fall for the banana and tailpipe. Like this is not happening. Like I'm not. I'm sitting out, right? Because last time I did that, shit blew up in my face. But I will say, you guys are making sense. It does seem to be he has a more of a bigger gripe. I thought they also came out and said that he's taking time away for like mental, right? Oh, my mental's wrong. Mm-hmm. But then they also announced that he's in a tag match next week or something like that.
No, it's the Saturday main event. Yeah,
main event.
He's going to tag with Gunther against Cody.
Like what, bro?
Which
like,
I think it's captivating.
What?
if it's I'm cheating
because there's two different will they won't they get alongs right now because Sammy and Gunther have crazy history and Sammy is still technically a face right now. Then you got the SummerSlam main event tagging with each other, and it only takes one mistake to be like, bro, like why'd you tag me, bro? And then for them to, bro, I don't know. This could be very interesting depending on how they book it. I'm looking forward to this match. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. You always looking forward to the will they won't they? If it's Sammy, if I'm Sammy, he should be getting booked to kick everybody in the nuts. Like I would just go on a kicking spree.
If I'm Sammy,
Gunther,
you had me
you in the way. Punk, you did me dirty because that was fucked up. And Cody, you the golden boy, and bitch, I hate you. Like
I'm coming out the entrance and I'm standing right there. Ring the bell. I'm not tagging with that motherfucker. Fuck all y'all. Like all y'all got title shots and shit like that, and I got robbed. Like fuck no, hell no. Jump Gunther. I don't give a fuck. I'm mad. Like the fuck.
And there goes your match for Gunther at SummerSlam. If that's the case. That's right there.
I mean, it's either that or Aldous.
Yeah, they've been teasing that. Definitely been teasing that.
Yeah.
Now that we have Punk as world champion, right, and I guess we're pushing him to SmackDown. He's gonna be the world champion over there, and I'm guessing they need it. I think Punk is gonna be a draw. He's gonna help SmackDown get numbers and shit like that. Not like they've been struggling anyway, but it's a consistent person you can find over there. We didn't talk about it earlier, but there's no women's champion currently on SmackDown.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Indeed. So for people who don't know, Rhea Ripley was at this what do you call it, the power slap the other day, and she actually confirmed why she's been missing for over a month, and it's because she has a slight tear in one of her meniscus. And then she said she can't bend down, she can't move side to side, and I'm like, we have 4 or 5 weeks until SummerSlam. Why haven't you guys vacated this title yet?
Because it's Rhea Ripley.
That's not good enough.
It's for them niggas. It's for them niggas.
They had a champion. They had a champion. So
and she's still healthy
and still working, beating the shit out of bitches left and right.
Right, and if they don't want to put the title, if they want to keep that a non-title feud, I respect that because we need more non-title feuds, especially for the women on PLEs. But like, you have 2 break glass in case of emergencies. You have Becky and AJ Lee. Those are break glass in case of emergency. This is damn near an emergency. Or you give the ball to one of the new talents and give it a sink or swim type of shit. JC Jane, she was an amazing NXT person.
World championship to JC Jane?
Bro, Tiffany Stratton won it in her first 5 months of being on the main roster. We're in an emergency. Someone got to put up or shut up. Julia, Kiana James, Blake Monroe's finally here. Give it to one of them.
Fuck that shit. Rhea's injury, you hold on to the belt.
Yeah,
that's how you're looking at it.
He's just saying that to say that because he don't mean that.
I'm not just saying it because people relinquish the title all the time.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, you talking about Loaded?
Yes.
No.
He's just saying that to say that because he don't mean that. Yo,
I mean, if you're gonna give it to Charlotte, I'm rocking. Jade, I'm rocking.
Listen.
that's where the list ends for me. Oh, at least on SmackDown.
If I'm gonna do it, I put the belt back on Jade. You can make this Charlotte match a title match, and Charlotte still loses. She could still lose because people like it's only been a little bit that we've been cheering for her. Charlotte can afford to lose one match. She can have Jade can have one up on her, and you can go a trio or a trilogy with them. End of that. Don't end it at Mania because of where it's at, but you can end it somewhere that's not Mania. That's in America.
Either way, we all agree that the women's belt should be out there. I may not agree with where it's going to go, but yes, you need to have your women's champion present on the show. Like, Rhea won it at Mania and, like, hasn't been on SmackDown. And even when she was, it wasn't that big of an impact. At least in my personal opinion.
I don't know if, like, they do this weird thing. And it's not weird. It's just safe as fuck. They do this thing where it's safe as fuck where when they make a... First of all, whoever is the champion, whoever it is, it's not just like a Roman thing. At this point, unless it's Punk, they're not defending the belt. And I think that's Punk's doing. Him literally saying, no, I want to defend the belt. And I'll defend it on regular shows. Like, we'll see what happens. Because the same way he got the heavyweight championship, he listed several opponents that he wanted to face. He faced them all. Now he's on SmackDown. He just listed several opponents he wants to face. He's probably going to start facing them. But if it's not him, it seems like whoever they give the belt to, for the most part, you hold the belt for 30, 60, 84 days. Liv has had the belt for 84 days and hasn't had a title bout since. And I don't know if they're waiting on Stephanie or whoever. Like at this point,
right?
It shouldn't matter. Like, just put the, like, if you have a belt and you're a champion, there's a PLE every month. You should be at least on one of those PLEs defending the belt and a regular TV show.
Yeah, if you're not defending the belt on the PLE, I need to see at least you defend the belt twice a month. I don't think that's too hard to ask for. And that can't even go down to, like, you know, the mid cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the IC in the United States. I think Trick is pretty... He's pretty present with the United States belt. I think one of the main reasons people do watch SmackDown is Trick with the fucking belt. Penta too, I'll give you that.
And Cody was defended on TV multiple times as well. But yeah, that's it. Those are the top 3, 4.
Because, like, even when you talk about, like, we gotta throw him in there. It's like Roman hasn't defended that shit either. He's had it for 80. I think the last defense was Jacob.
Yeah,
like,
but that, like, that's my point. Like, that's my point.
Right, like, we just need to, like, there has to be, your champion has to defend somewhere. Like, 80 days without a title defense or with one title defense is fucking crazy. Like, that's unacceptable.
And, like, I get the business. You're trying to protect the champion and save them for the big shows where you charge the most money so you can fill the house up. Check. But that's like, you're worried about injuries when their whole job is to perform. Like, you have 82 games in a basketball season, 17 games in a football season. Like, you get paid to play. You get paid to wrestle. If you show up on a show, besides pushing a storyline, you should be wrestling somebody.
It's a fact.
It's wrestling.
We're going to spin into Dynamite and then touch on SmackDown if DT wants to touch on SmackDown. But Dynamite this week was the beach break. They were out in Florida. I think St. Petersburg, I think was where they were at. Or Clearwater, my bad. Clearwater, Florida. And nice little theme. It was cool with the whole beach design and, like, the sand and outside. And, like, that was a cool, different, like, vibe and feel for, you know, wrestling shows. I think it turned out pretty well. Like, I don't have anything too crazy to say about the venue. I think they did what they were supposed to do. It wasn't no, like, beach matches or, like, but it's cool. Jericho and Ciampa kicks off, which,
Hey,
You know what? Real quick, there was some beach because there was some sand in this match, which makes me think: why can't we just get some sand in some tribal combat? It seems like it's very plausible. Just other companies doing it. All right, go
I
take
didn't
off.
know where he was going. No, 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 no. Because you're all right. If you be a little creative and throw some sand in there and whatnot, and even then, the sand is cool. I'm not too much of a fan of it, but it does make for great heel tactics like pocket sand and shit like that. So it's cool to see like.
I almost said it too. Fuck.
It's cool to see shit like that. But other than that, like it didn't play that big of a fucking effect in like the show. But Ciampa and Jericho have their match here. Ciampa ends up. I think Ciampa wins this match.
Yeah,
if I'm not
Ciampa
mistaken.
wins. Yeah, so
And
Jericho's lost. Jericho's
sand.
lost. Pocket sand. Yeah, so Jericho's lost his last two feuds. He lost to Ricochet and he lost this feud.
Yeah, and
But he's on TV more than both the people that he lost to.
it's also true.
Crazy work.
It's also true. But Ciampa tried to kill Jericho at the end. This man started grabbing drills and tool shit and like wants to take him out. And I'm like, well, you know,
I applaud it.
I wouldn't be mad.
go for
Hey,
it.
you're doing us a favor.
More power to you. Because at the moment I was like, who's coming out to save Jericho? And I was like,
Nobody, nigga.
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody about to come save Jericho.
Ain't no learning tree. Ain't no Cowboy Bob Bill.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
It's just you. So yeah, we see that there's probably going to be a fucking feud that is happening between Ciampa and Jericho. We already talked about it earlier, but the MJF and Ospreay promo where they went the back and forth and whatnot, which
Fire.
it was fire. It was a good promo. Konosuke and Fletcher. And my initial thought was like, damn, why the fuck did he lose his match? But he has New Japan shit coming up. He has a dual contract with New Japan. He's doing like the G1 or whatever. So, free up the belt. Do I think he should have lost it? No, but I understand why he lost it. Because you're not going to be over here.
That's Kyle Fletcher. He should have lost it regardless if he was going to be in Japan, Australia. Didn't matter where he was going to be at.
I'm choosing Konosuke over Kyle Fletcher any day of the week.
And like this match didn't I get it was a good day to have the match, but I thought this was like a pay-per-view match. I thought we were gonna get like, you know, this flushed out. We flushed out Okada and Konosuke for like 4 months. I definitely thought this was gonna be a little bit more flushed out, especially with like the history between the two. And who's to say it's done here? It might not be, but just to get the belt right back in the
He kicked
callus.
that at 4, so I don't think it's done. I don't know if you noticed it, but after the 3 count, he kicked out. So
I did see that.
yeah.
He raised his arm up. The shit was already over. But yes, I did see that. They did ball out though. Match is fucking dope. The only issue was that just story continuity and whatnot, but they fucking balled the fuck out. Fletcher with the brain buster on the fucking turnbuckle gets the win, and now Proto Fletcher is the new international champion.
I do want to say one thing before we move on. Shout out to, I think it's Excalibur.
Hell no.
No. Shout out to Excalibur because he put Don Callis in his place. Don Callis was getting too happy that Konosuke got his tooth knocked out, and Excalibur was like, "Yeah, you would know something about that, wouldn't you?"
He did say that shit.
And they tried to skip over that shit, but shout out
to
nigga, no, you would know something about that. So shout out to Excalibur. Anytime anybody ragging on Don Callis, I'm here for it. I don't care who it is.
That.
And I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they'll ever like talk about it on TV or not. But Callis family has pretty much every single mid card title except for the one that Moxley has and the tag team titles.
Yeah, but I think that's by design. I think they're trying to like show that we have all the belts and whatnot, so we can build up this babyface who's going to take out the Don Callis family.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they talked about it on TV yet, but like it's happening.
Yeah, it's happening in real time. I don't know why it's happening, but it's happening to where. Yeah, they have all the mid-card belts.
I mean...
But I did understand why you had to get the one off of Jack, because Jack didn't resign, and you don't want to have somebody have the belt if, at the time, he didn't... His contract was up, yeah. He resigned this show, but you had to get the belt off of somebody if you didn't know where he was going, even though we all knew Jack was not going to WWE.
How you know?
He wasn't going. Oh, wow.
I see what you did there.
How you know?
I see what you did there.
I told you it was coming. That's my shit.
Let's see here. What else we got? Yeah, it was Andrade taking on 1v8, and then they go to the boardroom, and fucking Darby pops out and attacks with the skateboard, and then Brian Cage gets the fucking backpack and it blows up in his face. That's pretty much what happens here. That's
Fantastic.
fantastic.
You don't pick up random bags, bro. You see something, say something, bro. It's all over the airport. You don't touch the random bag, bro. Leave that shit there.
Yeah, Death Riders or Mox and Ospreay versus Workhorsemen. Cool little tag. I haven't seen the Workhorsemen on TV in a really long time. Also don't know why this match happened, but sure.
So, okay, yeah. To piggyback off that, we haven't seen them on TV in forever. Why are they having a competitive ass match with these we talking about two killers who in the week before they had a competitive match with Team Squirrel? Are you serious, bro? Like,
he's not wrong.
This is the stuff that drives me crazy sometimes, bro. Like, Ospreay's about to be at Wembley. He's about to finally get the crown, and you're having a 15-minute banger with Vanilla Baby, bro. Come on, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This shit drives me crazy, bro.
Like, I get, like, you need to, you need to get reps and whatnot, but, like, no, bro. Like, I love Workhorsemen. I saw them in Portland. They are a good tag team, but when I saw them wrestle, it was on ROH. It's like, this is not the place to have 15-minute matches with Mox and Will Ospreay.
Y'all supposed to be the two big baddest killers in this show. And y'all enhancement talent, bro.
This was a Danny G and Yuta match. They should have been filling in here. Like, don't do that. Casino Gauntlet for the number one contenders match for the AEW Women's Championship, I believe at Redemption.
Yeah.
Athena, Julia, Maya, Mina, Rena, Sky Blue, Thunder Rosa, and the returning Willow Nightingale, who comes back.
I don't know what's so funny.
Well, I don't. What's going on?
He keeps muting himself. He can't. But anyway,
this breaking down right now. I don't know what happened.
because I was like, when I started watching the match, I said, who the fuck are these guys? I've never seen them before.
For sure.
And I was like, did I miss something?
No.
And I was like, I'm not watching this. And I skipped past the match.
That's fair.
So for Hero to be like, where the fuck have they been? I was like, okay, cool. At least, like, I'm sitting here dying because I'm like, oh, thank God, because I thought these niggas was important.
Like, no, not at all. Not at all.
I've been over here dying because I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I'm like, I don't know who
shit, I missed out on so much. Who the fuck are these?
Yeah, like, who the fuck are these guys?
You're good, buddy. You're A-okay. Like, not knocking them as performers, but this was not the people to be having these matches, like, on this particular show.
Whoo, shit.
But the Casino Gauntlet match happens. Willow ends up winning when she returns. She wins here. Willow looks great. It's unfortunate, but it kind of seems like the plan was for Willow to do the double TBS versus the winner anyway. Like, she was supposed to do or be TBS champion and challenge for the world championship at All In. I think that was Tony's original plan anyway, was to have Willow in this fucking like world championship spotlight. We're just gonna have it a whole month earlier. But it's interesting. It's like,
there's two things I'm kind of like. Okay, so first, Willow vacating the title, like, if she can do that and then come back and then get a match, that's why I'm like, Rhea could also vacate the title. But we already talked about that. The thing I'm worried about is her beating Thekla just to lose to Monet. I'm worried about that. Because to me, it just looks like nasty work. It just looks like transitional, and I don't know.
I don't know.
You think Willow, like, because like you said, bro, you had a, like, we would, like, you're still racking your brain about Mercedes versus Thekla, and this is their way out of it. Willow and Monet have history. It seems like that's the gimme that they're going to do.
But
I don't see Willow beating Mercedes.
And you don't waste the pop. You don't waste Willow's first championship run as a transitional, which I don't think they would do. But you also could, like, she beats Monet. And then you just have Monet not winning 2 years in a row.
That's the thing. They would do it, though. We just had MJF drop it to Darby, drop it to MJF, drop it to Kenny Omega.
But not off their first win. Not off their first time as being the champion, right? Like, Darby went at least 4 weeks with it.
Oh, like, you mean as in holding the main title? Okay.
Yeah, like, no, I don't think they'll do that to Willow. She's been a lifer. Not a lifer, but she's been like a mainstay. She's an AEW in theory original. I would like to say she's an original. You wouldn't waste her moment like that. She works too much for Tony.
Right, but then how many world title matches is Mercedes going to lose? And like, we're going to treat her like Sami Zayn? She's going to go through 10 of them? Like, it's Mercedes one day. That's your most paid women's star, right? Like, at some point, she has to win it.
I just don't think she wins it then. If Tekla beats Willow, Monet wins it all in. If Willow wins against Tekla, Monet's going to lose. At least that's how I think it. Like, I just don't see them doing that. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. Willow has a crazy fucking fan base.
Yeah. I mean, so does Mercedes. That's why Meltzer hasn't rated the match yet.
This is true.
I don't know. I'm choosing. I mean, we'll get to there when we get there, but I can't imagine, like, similar to how I felt about Will. Like, at some point, Will has to win. He's twiddled his thumbs for 2 years now. It's time to win the big title. Same with Mercedes. It's been about 2 years of you twiddling your thumbs. You had a whole belt collector gimmick. It's time to get the main title. Like that. That's why we signed you.
Yeah, but
that's why I'm giving you millions of dollars.
Yeah, but I don't know if you go heel back to back. You have to switch it up and go give it to a face. So that's why I think like Willow would get it and then also beat Mercedes. Like that's my just hopefully wrestling logic. Like that's my thought process. Like you don't really see heel to heel transitions, but once again, I don't know shit. I just watch the shit. I think it's kind of interesting that Monet picks up fucking Divine Dominion as like her two like heaters now, which I don't think she technically needed, but it gets them on TV.
And I saw that they attacked Julia in Sky Blues, so it,
it's a numbers game. We talked about it. Like you had to even the numbers game against Tekla. She has 3 people or 2 people. She was gonna win against either one of them if y'all didn't have a numbers. So now they have a numbers. It evens out. There you
go. I think I've listened to you guys talk about Tekla be this big bad heel, and she can cut a promo, she can wrestle, she can do the little weird Spider-Man, Spider-Woman shit. I think watching this match, I would have foregone, like it was great Willow's back, I would have foregone her winning. I would have had Tekla interrupt the match for her 2 little minions, and then if the ultimate reveal was going to be that Monet had 2 in her back pocket, then I just would have had Monet interrupt the match on behalf of herself after Tekla interrupted the match. Since you're getting to that same point anyway, I would have just did that and foregone Willow's pop.
Yeah, I think I would have probably just foregone the match in general and maybe have just gave somebody not gave somebody a title shot, but just said, okay, it's going to be this person versus Tekla at Redemption. That way we can just have the match. Because by doing this and having Willow come out here, it does create a very interesting situation. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but we could have, like you said, forego Willow's return and had her come back, at some other point at Redemption, and then we could kind of figure out what we want to do here. But now it's just like, I guess Willow wins, and then you have this. Willow loses, and then you have that. So we'll see.
If they don't do a triple threat with the men's, they could do a triple threat with this. Have Mercedes and her people, and then Tekla's people interrupt the Redemption match, and that leads to a triple threat. So 2 heels and 1 face at Wembley. So
I can see that.
And that way Willow doesn't have to get pinned.
But who's going to be there on Willow's behalf? Because if she's if she's beloved, which she is, but if she's this beloved character and wrestler, that she gotta have some people that love her on the roster too, that see she getting fucked over.
Yep.
Stat and Harley Cameron.
Stat and Harley.
Okay.
Ideally,
I'm with that.
Yeah, because Harley was her tag team partner. Like, I mean, that makes it. Yeah.
Kenny Maxwell, World Championship match. Thoughts?
I didn't watch because I already knew the outcome.
Okay.
It was a good match. Like I said earlier in the show, I was kind of shocked that they went this way because I feel like, again, I feel like you could sink your teeth into more of the heel or MJF versus Ospreay. But what you pitched earlier, I could. I'm riding with it. I want to see what they do in the next couple weeks to see if they come up with something even close to what you told me, or what
Probably
you
not.
thought, or what you think. But I mean, yeah, no, it was a good match. I don't know. I think it might have been better than their dynasty match. I don't really know,
I
but it
think
was
so.
cool. It was a good TV. It was a good ass match.
It was a good TV match.
We had two good championship matches from two different companies in the same week, and when both
Absolutely.
titles changed hands, which you don't see that often. So yeah,
No. The stipulation of if he loses that he can never challenge for it. The kick out at one spot after the low blow and the heat seeker, like fire. Like I enjoyed like the drama that you are thinking that he's going to lose his match based off of the extra antics that happen here. MJF tries to use the Dynamite ring. Ospreay comes out and stops him from it. Kenny picks up the belt and thinks he's gonna like hit him with the belt like he did before. That's not. Kenny has a change of heart. That doesn't happen. He gets low blowed and the sequence that follows. But I thought it was fire. He fucking gets V triggered into a table. The table fucking explodes. Like there's moments here that the Bryce being flexible on the count out here with them fighting in the crowd is questionable, But other than that, I think you had a really good championship match on TV. I don't think anybody's mad that Kenny has the AEW championship. I think people are more excited that he has it, and I think that if anybody could survive it, it's Max. And they played on a lot of his knee injury. Right, he went for the pile driver on the chair, fucked up his knee. He there's another spot that he fucked up his knee too, but he was playing on the injury the entire match. And if you know wrestler philosophy, once they start selling that injury, it's GG's.
So then he has to be injured then, right?
I'm gonna say no because why would you put him in a tag match and then he had a match with Briscoe last week, bro? I think he tweaked it with Roosh and I think he's fine, bro.
I think he's fine too, but he's been selling it, and that's gonna be his thing. Is that I lost with a bum knee or I lost with a knee? You can't beat me while I'm fully healthy. XYZ. Max is gonna use that as promo fuel, and is gonna try to eventually try to get himself into a world title shot. But at this point in time, we'll see. Like I said, I don't think Kenny's losing it. I think if you do Ospreay, I think Ospreay loses to Kenny. I think the kick out at the one was done on purpose. I think that was a spot that Ospreay seen happen, and he's gonna try to kill him off at All In. There's gonna be a kick out at one, and it's gonna be oh shit, I'm battling that version of fucking Kenny. I think they did that as some type of foreshadowing. At least I would like to think.
I thought he was on his way out. Am I? Did I miss something?
No, I think that's why he got the title. This is his last run.
Okay.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. But yeah, that was AEW. I thought the show was good. I enjoyed it. DT, you got anything you want to get off from SmackDown? Anything that you saw there that's worthy of talking about? Something maybe in the
I know where you're trying to lead me, but
what? You don't know me, nigga. You don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay, what was you gonna say?
Nah, now I'm shy.
Now you shy. Jesus. Shout out to R-Truth. Shout out to R-Truth once again. Show stealer, showstopper.
Yeah, that segment was funny.
That he's great. He's great. What else?
What about fucking Jacob leaving Jimmy? No, that's a you problem, nigga. Yeah. I'm not fighting Royce. Yeah, the blood. We gonna jump. You got that, big dog.
This is the thing that kills me, and I'm glad you brought it up because that's something that did piss me off. they make Jimmy look so stupid. And I know sometimes he's supposed to be the comedic twin and like the comic relief sometimes in the bloodline. He went from cooler heads prevail, I'm gonna try to talk to everybody before shit go crazy, to, well, fuck it, Jacob here, and I guess it's what we doing, so I'm gonna use Jacob. And Jacob's like, you're not Roman. I ain't doing that. Neither you nor Jay, punk ass is gonna make me do nothing. So, but the way he left Jimmy, that was kind of crazy. He didn't even like slide out the ring to be a manager. That went to the back. He went straight to the back.
The dynamic that Jacob has with the other two members of Bloodline is one of my favorite things to watch, because it's strictly, I work for him. Y'all can die. Like, I don't care. And it's like, damn, like, OG Bloodline, everybody's for everybody. This version of Bloodline, Jacob's like, I don't have to respect you. I'll kick both y'all ass, but I gotta go back and report to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. Like you said, Jay's punk ass, and Jim, you fight this big ass nigga. I'm not. It's so like, he really despises what he's doing, but I have to do it.
Because he agreed to the terms.
Because he agreed to it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how long it takes for Royce Keys to bring him out of that, or for someone to bring him out of that. Probably the other Fatu, who supposedly signed already, the same way they talked about Corbin being signed for months. I will say this. I don't appreciate Baron Corbin interrupting that match, and not because it's Baron Corbin, but because that was one of the better matches that I've seen on SmackDown in a while. You can obviously tell there was a lot of chemistry between Carmelo and Trick. So, and then of course,
there is history between Corbin and Carmelo, though. I did look that up too. I was like, why did he do this? Because once again, Corbin's been gone for what, like a year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what's the history between Corb and fucking Carmelo? And I looked back and like, there's multiple NXT matches. There's some tag stuff that happened before as well, before he left. So I was like, okay, there's some history between him and Carmelo that is why he did what he did. So I'm okay with him doing the interference. It's just, y'all better tie it together and bring it back so people understand why this happened, you know?
Mm-hmm. What else? Aside from the Trick belt and the coat that they selling. I want that coat just so I can use the Kanye audio.
I thought you was joking. I thought you was like, oh, they're selling a coat too. I went back and checked, and it's like, there's a full fucking Trick Williams coat. Yep. Now he got a fur ass fucking belt. Like, the funniest shit ever is going to be this Halloween and see the kids dress up like Trick.
There've already been 3. They've shown 2. Yeah. There've already been 3 on TV.
There was one at that show. He was wearing no shirt. He had the coat.
It was like,
I think that's funny as shit. I think I saw it was like a little white boy dressed like Trick.
That was the first
and
one.
That shit was fucking hilarious to me, because I'm like, you got it. Like, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. And nobody can tell you shit.
They pop when you come out. Like, to me, he still needs to work on his promos a little bit. I think he needs to take like a beat, just so, because he gets excited and his dialect comes out and his words start to run together, or he'll stumble over his words a little bit. And I think if he just takes a beat in his promos, and again, I'm no expert, but like if he just took a beat in some of his that's the only thing I could see.
It's like, can you imagine Trick with like Rock level promos? Like,
that would,
just the comfortability.
Yeah.
It would be out of here.
That would probably piss Triple H off. Honestly.
PTSD.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's the only thing. Like you said, that's the only thing he's really missing is just the comfortableness in his promo. He's not a bad promo by any means, but it's like once you get to that point to where that shit starts just flowing, he's out of here, bro. Yeah. Like, it's done. Oba's at that point where it's like he's rocking with the best of them. Them niggas talking about, oh, he needs a manager. He don't.
No, he don't.
No, he don't. Oba chopping bitches down.
Yeah, and I tweeted it. Roman ain't gonna be able to laugh his way out of a box with Oba, so he better be ready to for a promo.
Okay.
That
Question.
laughing shit is not finna. That's not gonna fly.
If you are promo against Oba, what are you bringing up? What's your jabs?
If you Roman,
Yeah.
probably some legacy shit. You ain't been here long as I've been here. You won't do half the shit I've done. So it'd be something like that. But all I'm saying
You beat
is,
Brock? I beat Brock multiple times.
like the moment he laugh, as a Roman fan, the moment he tries to laugh in Oba's face, is gonna pull me out of it. Cause that's not the person you can laugh against, to me. Cause his promos is too clean. He didn't. Except for them making him lose to Oba, which they technically make everybody win and lose, but except for them making him lose to Brock, what I meant to say, there's no one that you could like see him in the ring with and be like, oh yeah, Oba's probably gonna lose.
Yeah.
So like
I'm
Roman's
thinking,
promo has to back that up. You can. I hate to use the term, but you can big dog him and be like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the face of this company, I've been that, da 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 da. You'll wish to have a career like I have, do all the things that I've done. Da, da. Like you can, that's what you would do. You would essentially put your dick on the table. But the problem is everybody knows that Oba is probably the one that's going to take your spot. Like that actual spot. Because he ain't even been here 12 months.
I don't think so.
He had...
Take the spot?
Yeah, that
It's going to take a couple years.
Yeah,
nigga.
No, I'm not saying he's going to do it right now, but I'm saying like when we look up, he's going to be in that spot. It's going to be his spot.
Oh no, nigga. We reheating 6-year-old nachos off of Roman. I don't know if you can do that with Oba.
He hasn't had the time yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
But I'm projecting. There's no. They would have to royally fuck up everything around Oba for people to be turned off of him.
I'll go back and kind of add on to like the stuff that Roman would say. Oh, you beat Brock, I beat Brock. Same thing what Hero said. Oh, but you lost to Cody, I beat Cody. Like, there's gonna be things that he's going to like.
Who? Because both them niggas lost to Cody. Respectfully.
That's going to be my point. Is that
okay.
Roman is going to say like the people that you lost to, I beat, kind of thing. Like, so you can't beat me.
Listen.
No one rules the tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief. I rule everything.
Jacob.
Honestly, Oba, if the ruler's putting down the werewolf, if I'm booking it.
Well, yeah, if he has to climb up the ladder like it's Mortal Kombat, yeah, he's gonna have to beat the werewolf.
But he gonna
assuming he chooses Roman and Roman, obviously retains at SummerSlam. Yeah, he's gonna have to go through the ladder.
That's gonna be the greatest no-sell match ever.
Who?
Niggas is not. This is the greatest no-sell because ain't nobody about to sell anybody shit, and I'm all here for that because both of them shouldn't. Like, I need that, bro. It's not like nobody's gonna sell anything. That shit ended in a draw.
How? What they gonna do? Put a time limit on it?
I don't know.
A ring out? Count out?
Nigga, collapse a ring, flip a table. I don't know, but something.
I love Fatu, but I don't know. I gotta see it for me to see him, but just off of picking, I can't see Oba losing to Fatu to Jacob.
Oh, that's tough.
It'd be a great fucking match, but
great fucking conundrum to have.
Like you just like, to me, Oba can only take so many losses.
Yeah, but that's not wrestling, and you know that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if he loses to Jacob, then he should never beat Roman.
But I also think that fuck, because I also think that there's a story in that. There's a lesson in that, right? He's coming out the gate hot, and as he should. He's fucking killing everybody. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you gotta hit the road to where, like, oh no, this is really like where we at. Like, oh shit,
like you
I'm facing a road bump.
Yeah, well, cool. Then make Roman the road bump. It can't be Jacob.
That's fair.
If Oba goes against Roman, and I'm not saying Roman's just wiping the floor with him, but it's not no Roman narrowly escapes type of W type shit. It's like Roman actually puts him down. All right, cool. Like, then let Roman be the speed bump or the proverbial hump in the road that stops him the same way Brock was.
Yeah, I need him to have like the hunger of like getting back. Like, oh shit, I had it, I fucked up, but I want to go get it back. I need to see Oba in the Royal Rumble take out fucking 25 people, right? 15 people, break the record, break Kane's record. Like, I need to see like what does that hunger look like for Oba when he almost had the fucking belt.
They flirted with it the last Rumble because he had the most eliminations in. He beat, well, I ain't gonna say beat the shit out of Jay, but he beat Jay. He should have handled Jay a lot easier than that.
I think we came here and said that.
Yeah,
like, Mr. Warning shot, bro. Come on now.
Hey, sometime your warning shot miss. Okay, look.
That nigga said that.
Jey Uso, he gonna get 8 minutes, bro.
He gonna get 8 minutes.
He gonna get.
Like, I would like to see, if it's me, I would like to see some shit, and this is nerfing the people, I'm gonna say, but there needs to be like a match where Oba is in a handicap match if he's going up the ladder, as Hero likes to use for Mortal Kombat, and I need to see him thoroughly handle the Usos, like at the same time.
Not gonna happen.
If you're building,
they're gonna feed him
up,
Jim. He gonna fuck Jim up.
Yeah, but
and
he just fucked up Jay. Like, you can't just like, oh, I beat Jay 6 months ago, and then now all of a sudden Jay is a nigga that stops me. It's not gonna be Jay either. So if you feel like, if Roman feel like he gotta bring Jacob and Zilla to take care of like that, like, to me that's something. If you just gonna go through the whole family and shit, throw the Usos at him, they ain't nothing. Throw Solo at him, respectfully, Solo ain't nothing. Then he like, all right, fuck, Jacob go. Jacob, I ain't saying Jacob is nothing, but Jacob gets handled. Fuck it.
Jacob's the Goro. Jacob's the Goro in the fight ladder of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, fuck, Zilla and Jacob get to sing it, and then they get him, and then Roman's like, yeah, you can't fuck with the island of relevancy or whatever the fuck. This the bloodline. Yeah. But like, I want to see Oba do a handicap and take care of niggas. Like, I don't care who the two people it is that he take care of. The same way he just did the War Raiders, I need him to do that again. As y'all heating him up.
Crazy. But okay, so let's say hypothetically your handicap match happens, right? He has his handicap with Jay and Jimmy. I don't think if he does get out of that, and he will, he doesn't come out of it clean. I think at that point, something has to happen. Nigga, a knee bump or something where you're going to sell a limb injury here. Because you're not just going to beat two people and then come out like, dust the jacket off and walk off. There has to be something that carries over into like the next match.
Yeah, he kick out a 1D. They hit him with it. They hit him with it twice. No, but that's what I'm saying. Well, they don't have a submission move. Well, except for Jay with the choke. But they don't have a submission.
Hey, bro,
they're gonna super kick him to hell, bro.
The day
and he eat those, bro. Can you imagine? They do their shit and they super kicking the fuck out of him, and he just eat all of them. They hit a 1D, he kick out, and then they hit another one, and he kick out at 2 instead of 1, and then they start super kicking him, and he just. I'm gonna make that nigga the Nigerian Hulk Hogan, bro. I don't know.
What happened when Jay put him in a sleeper and he tap out?
Bruh.
Get the fuck
out. All elite. I'm all elite, baby.
Hero dance is all elite.
Whatever. Jay put him in a sleeper, nigga. He just put the arm up and Oba just out, nigga. I would roll and be so fucking mad.
Yeah, bro. That would be my shit. If we're gonna do it, that would be my shit. And it don't mean like he has to have the belt if he beats Roman forever.
No,
Roman could go away.
I think you just book yourself into a corner if he gets it this early.
I don't think you do.
Nigga, they didn't have anything for him to do before Brock came back. They're not gonna have anything to do if he gets the belt. Who challenges him?
Anybody on the roster. We just talked about.
He is going to run through everybody.
That's
the same reason why you want to throw this nigga a handicap match is the same reason why they will not have anything creative for him. Because what realistically makes sense.
The difference is though that they gonna get like 8 minutes though. Like Sep is gonna give them 10. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people that he gonna run through them, but it's gonna get harder and harder. They could do the whole thing where it's like, oh, he keeps running through people, now he tired. They could do that Darby shit,
Yeah, or a
They can
gauntlet
work it out.
match,
They'll figure it out.
like dead ass. Like they come out, and if it's on Raw, Pierce come out, and it's like you done ran through this whole, or he could, or it could be Triple H because the GMs ain't getting it done. Look, hey, we had somebody that held a belt for over 1,000 days. I see where this is going. Can't let it happen. At whatever PLE, you're going against the whole roster of this show.
That's no, nigga. No. Like, we have to have better booking for the monster.
How do you get rid of a monster?
Every elimination chamber, every single person hits them with the finisher, just like what they did to John Cena at one time. He got like 3 finishers from multiple people. He gets a spear, he gets a stomp, he gets a whatever, BTF, yeah, and then all of them just lay on his body. Or you could also just have him. He doesn't have to lose.
The nigga kicking out of 5 people pinning him would be fucking nuts too.
That'd be crazy too.
Bro, that would be fucking hard, bro. That'd be the hardest shit ever. That's a t-shirt right there. Just a silhouette of bodies flying while he doing his little shit. Nah, bro, I'm with the shit, bro.
You just want pure chaos and just damage. You want him to run through the roster. Nigga, we got a show to build. Nigga, we can't do this like that.
Yeah, bro.
Well, he took his first loss. We know he's not unbeatable, but it's going to take convincing to whoever does beat him again, whether it's Roman or what. I mean, eventually, like you said, it's wrestling. He's going to have to lose
at some point.
He's not going to have just one loss on his record for fucking 10 years. He's going to lose, right? So it's just making sure that it's convincible. Like when Trick beat him, it was convincible. Or I'm saying this word wrong. Convincing.
Because I was like, wait,
no, we need the
believable,
believable
and convincing.
I need the invincible like pop up to happen when he's saying that. It's convincible.
They just gotta make it look convincing and believable. Yeah. Convincing, Jesus Christ.
Convincible.
I think you haven't had. Like, we gotta remember, like, at the heart of this shit, like, this is carny, it's circus. Like, there's no reason why you can't have. You had an Andre the Giant. You've had big monsters and people that couldn't get beat for a long time. Like, to me, as long as he's not cheating every time and the matches end differently, there's nothing wrong with him going on a little run. That's believable.
I feel like big men are in the same realm as supernatural spooky niggas because there's a lot of room for where you could grow, but there's also like room where like shit, like we kind of box ourselves into a fucking corner. Like spooky and big men are in the same fucking like realm to me because like you had mentioned, like yeah, Taker's big man, he's been fucking running through it, but there was also like storylines that made him lose, right? When you talk about Bundy and talk about Andre the Giant, there's always like those other guys that come out and like the superhuman strength of Hulk Hogan or whatever. He's power slamming like like you know how the story typically ends, but the thing is like we've already seen it done, right? So you have to be more creative and more like modern with your take with that. I just don't know how you do that when somebody like Oba is also cool as fuck, right? He's also like
he's the whole
fan
package.
favorite.
He can talk
exactly. He is the hero that's gonna powerbomb.
Yeah. My question to you is, and this is for Hero too, when Seth and Roman had their first promo against each other setting up for SummerSlam, when Seth Rollins said there's a new crop of people that are coming for our spot, who do you think he was talking to or talking about the most?
Trick.
Niggas is being contrarians.
Oba. He was talking about Oba, but he was talking about Trick too. Like if you think, like he said the landscape for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got bouncy boy over there, but yeah, Trick is going crazy on the other show.
Javon Evans, you can say that. You can say his name. It's okay.
The nigga with the tag belts, Braun, that he shouldn't have lost to Seth, but you know, here we are.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be mad if Braun beat Oba if it was built right. Because he was in that spot before, but then some weird shit happened. And
Braun spear Oba, he gonna herniate another disc. We gotta relax. Don't put that in there too early.
Bro, I think if there's anybody that I think it could be Braun.
Yeah, Royce
It
Keys
could.
on the other show. Him and Gunther would be
Yeah.
crazy. If it,
Oh.
like that, that's at least a 3 match feud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially if
Gunther
they
over
start
is
chopping for
fire.
real. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gunther might be the only person to make him. No, I wouldn't say tap, but go to sleep.
And make it
Does
close.
Gunther
Yeah.
powerbomb Oba?
Power bomb.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could powerbomb over, and that's gonna be crazy when he does it.
He could pterodactyl splash, my nigga. Though he could definitely do that.
Yeah, we'll see. I
And-
like this. I like the brainstorm of Oba because
And
like
it's
it's
Royce
gonna be
Keys,
exciting.
bro. He's a big nigga too, bro.
Keys could definitely
get some
do it.
wins at some point.
Bronson Reed is still out there. Now I don't think he beat Nova, but Bronson Reed is still out there.
Oh man, I need to see that match, baby.
You can't like I want to see that match, but you can't convince me that Bronson Reed will beat Oba.
Why not? Bronson beat Seth or he beat Roman. Like he has it.
Answer.
It
Bro,
answers, yeah.
five tsunamis, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but how he gonna keep Oba down that long? The difference with the two you mentioned, he bigger than the other two. He was bigger than Roman. He's bigger than Seth. He's not. He might be wider than Oba, but he's not bigger than Oba. So you like, how's he gonna get Oba on the ground?
You slam him. You get on the second rope. You tsunami, and then now he's stunned. So then you get on the top rope. You tsunami. You try to pin. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. He kicks out at almost a 1.5. Then you tsunami him 8 more fucking times. That's what you do until you break the ring, and that still won't be enough.
I'd have Oba stand up after all that shit.
You see how this nigga like you see how he
Yeah,
books
bro,
his
it-
favorites?
it's
No, I'm talking about after he
This
broke
shit
the
don't-
ring. Yeah, at the end
Wrestling
of it.
logic doesn't exist with the nigga.
What are you talking
Power
about?
scaling-
It's wrestling. This is
Power
bro, this is
scaling Oba
make-believe.
is like impossible for this nigga.
Bro, this is make believe with real niggas. That's all it
It's
is.
for sure. These niggas gotta have a weakness, nigga.
Well, shit. Somebody create some kryptonite for this nigga then.
Fair. All right.
Brock has a daughter.
Huh?
Listen, Brock has a daughter.
All right,
This
buddy.
nigga's funny. All right, people. we're gonna get out of here. Anybody got anything else you want to go to the chest? Anything at all?
Oh,
No,
yes, I do. But I'll wait for y'all.
I don't know. I'm anything.
I'm good.
Okay. On a serious note, because I haven't spoken on this yet. If you are black and all your friends are white, you need to take some black people with you when you go hang out with your white friends. This last incident ain't the first time it happened. It's not the second.
Nope.
Not even the third. It's not. Like when I know I'm going out with a bunch of my white friends, I do not go by myself. I don't. Never have. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's not
I agree
wrong.
with all that.
Mind
He's not
your,
wrong. It's
mind your body, mind your person.
be safe, cause like the shit is like it's wicked how fast shit just changes on people, right? Like I'm going on a trip with my boys. I think they're my boys. You know, we having fun. Like that shit just blink over. Like it's fucking disgusting.
And don't nobody know nothing. And let's say
Nothing?
And even if they didn't do it, y'all left me.
Yeah, like y'all left, went home, got in your beds, fell asleep, like nothing happened, bro. Like we all came together, and then we leave without one. That shit will
Yeah.
never happen.
So that's it. And I know that's a serious topic, but
Nah, it's
I
fair.
just had to get that off.
Use your voice, my nigga.
So
All right, we're gonna get out of here. We will catch you guys in the next one. It has been real. Peace out.
Too sweet, Space Cowboy.
believe in the ruler and the wave.